Now with America's favorite doctor, Dr. Jan, and there's a new study out that suggests that watching TV as a kid is associated with a higher risk of high blood pressure and obesity as an adult.
Yeah, what?
Please explain.
I know, and you're going to want to hear about this, as will any parent, grandparent, anyone with a child in their lives. Big picture, we know that in utero environment is important for future health and well-being. Now this study just published in the Journal of Pediatrics talks about early childhood and exposure behaviors that then have an impact 20, 30 years and more down the road. So they looked at hundreds of young children in New Zealand, followed them for 30 years and correlated, made the observation association between how much TV they watched when they were young, we're talking like 5 years old, and then risks of obesity, metabolic syndrome down the road. And they found that the more TV they watched, the higher the risk of obesity and diabetes and metabolic issues they had 30 years later. Now, you've heard me say it before, this study was based on association and observation, not yet cause and effect. But it did have a very long follow-up period, and observation is the first step in medicine and science. So this is something potentially, you know, we don't need more evidence to know that children need to be active. Sitting in front of a screen is not good for their brain or their bodies.
But what if you, asking for a friend, what if you let your child look at like
something educational,
like Miss Rachel while they're pooping on the toilet?
Okay, and we've all been there. I think, again, it's not an issue of never, it's just we have to be aware that what they're doing today can have impact and consequences down the road.
You can't sit down for hours.
A little bit, not a lot.
All the ways you can screw up your kids, they just keep growing.
Yeah.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.